Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome, Cancer. 3 cards have come out, but we'll take them. We have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. You know, miracles is a big word, but ultimately it is when we feel blessed. Blessings can be big or small, but it just has a profound effect on us, on our life. So you might just feel blessed or a blessing this week. From the divine, God, the universe, we have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. With that, we have answering the call, the time is now. It's a call to action, however that comes to you. It could actually be a call, something like a phone call even. But not limited to that, something that you have to take action towards. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you for the week ahead. Angel message. This is the Crystal Angel deck. So what do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you for the week ahead. What does Cancer need to hear? We have Unikite, answer prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you for the week ahead. Overarching energy first, as we always do. What does Cancer need to hear? Thank you for the week ahead. It's just made me laugh with the answering the call, because we do have communication, conversations, news. With the Knight of Swords. The Hanged Man. Sorry, my voice was going then. We have the Six of Cups. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody who is go-getting, driven, action-orientated, assertive, natural leader, male or female. We have the Four of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. We have a King of Cups now as well. King of Cups can be Cancer, male or female, in touch with your heart, your emotions, your feelings. Could be the same king, action-orientated, to do with the heart. We have the Nine of Wands. Let's pull an extra card for the Knight of Swords. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer. What is this news coming in? Conversation. Oh, we have the Emperor and the Devil. Let's pull a card for the Hanged Man. I don't think you're waiting around anymore. This feels like some kind of opportunity to look at something in a different way. I think that you have waited. Maybe you have been left hanging as well in a situation. But this is that sense of what I feel is taking your power back. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Yeah. Deep down, I know what the right thing to do is. Justice and the Hermit. You're illuminated. There's a lot of illumination going on, and it's all internal energy. I think that coming into this reading, you've been processing, considering, taking in, absorbing information, maybe in the last few weeks even, and you're coming to some kind of conclusion that you're not waiting around anymore. I think someone's left you hanging. Now, it could well be, you could see that in terms of love. You could also see that in terms of work. But you know what the right thing to do is now. Six of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man is illumination, being open to look at something in a different way. With the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, this can be a scenario here of feeling lack, whether it's to do with a relationship. Six of Cups can be a soulmate, someone who we generally know for a significant amount of time, or it can be a place that you've worked for a significant amount of time as well. And it feels like left hanging in some way, shape or form, feeling unfulfilled. Whether it's unfulfilled in terms of recognition, appreciation, what you're paid, value in terms of money, value in terms of recognition. This, in a work scenario, it can also be personal, but in the work scenario, this can be somebody who is made to feel not good enough, valued, appreciated, passed over even. The additional message with the Five of Pentacles, again, if this was to do with a relationship, is there's not enough in this relationship to keep me in it. I have to ask for every little bit of everything. I'm staying in this kind of relationship or with this place, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and hoping that things would change. But I'm coming to the conclusion now that things aren't changing. And it's time to take control of a situation that's not healthy for me anymore, and that's the energy here. Devil and the Emperor, because you've waited. You've probably waited longer than you thought you should, actually. And I think now that there is some kind of, again, it feels like some news, communication, conversation happening this week. Knight of Swords moves forward in truth as well. But I think that there is a new power dynamic. You're taking your power back from a situation that you have been stuck in. And you're waking up to this and stuck for too long is what you're seeing here. I think that it looks like you're biding your time in this scenario. The Nine of Wands is when you're nearly at the end of something. There's generally one final push, one final obstacle, one final thing to do. But I think that you're feeling in this situation here, you're not staying in a situation that's not for you anymore. Now, King of Wands can hold opportunity, can be a leader in business. So this could well be somebody offering you something. Because again, the King of Cups can be you, Cancer. So it could well be that there's an important conversation, communication happening this week. Sometimes we're told about things as well. So again, in terms of things to do with business or jobs, for example, it might well be you hear about something or some news comes in, or you might be having some kind of important conversation or meeting. However that manifests for you, but you're deciding to take your power back from something that's not healthy for you anymore, because this is about knowing what the right thing to do is to bring healthy change. Because you're letting experience be your guide, what's led to this point and what you now need to do. Someone could also be giving you some advice. And similarly, if this was to do with a relationship, or again, however this would manifest for you personally, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for someone to change. But I think that you're coming to the conclusion that you're just unfulfilled. And it's unhealthy. This is somebody who is keeping you hanging, and you're taking your power back, and that's the behavioral pattern with the Devil. Again, the devil energy in terms of business would be someone who makes you feel lack. That is the behavioral pattern. Not good enough, valued, appreciated. And it's the same thing every day, day in, day out. I think that you're nearly at the end of something, though, here. I think that you are taking action. And sometimes with the Nine of Wands, we kind of think, I have to say as well, it's not limited to one final thing as well, because this can be a scenario here where you've been trying and trying, and we can get to the point with the Nine of Wands, which nines can be about personal completion as well, which is, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm surrendering the battle. I'm surrendering, persevering on this path. Because remember the King of Cups, again, if this is your energy, self-love. It feels like there is some conversation, news, information, whether it's good or bad, to do with the devil energy. I mean, you might be having this out on a personal level. It could well be, again, news or information that comes in, however that would be for you on a personal level. And it could be on professional level as well. Some news information of maybe things being available to you or connecting you to someone. But the fundamental thing is it gets you into the flow, and it's a blessing, whatever this news is. Because what it does, you take your power back from the devil. Let's pull one more card for you. What do we have for Cancer? Any more advice for Cancer? Thank you for the week ahead. There is an answered prayer, but it's about answering the call. Not staying in a situation where you feel stuck and it's going nowhere and you're just left hanging. Asking for every little bit of everything, but not feeling fulfilled. Oh, lovely. I love this. And I've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, again, it feels here, Cancer, the King of Wands is somebody who can be a leader in business, so can hold opportunity. Or it could well be somebody who you are connected to romantically in some way. I mean, however this manifests for you, male or female. But the Chariot is the card of Cancer in the major arcana. It is you. And this is brilliant with the Devil and the Emperor, because I said this is a new power shift. And you know what you need to do now. You're taking control of a situation, taking charge and moving on. The Chariot can move from A to B. But this is action-orientated energy. And it's the opportunity to conquer the issues, the challenges that you have faced and overcome them, put them behind you even. But this feels like an opportunity to move on, move from A to B, taking the reins, taking initiative, taking charge, eyes on the prize to victory, triumph, success, wherever you're seeing yourself, moving towards. So this is the scenario here, Cancer. There is triumph, success for you, but this is your major arcana. A lovely card to come out at the end. It's the card of Cancer. I feel for a lot of you, this is you coming into your own and recognizing your own power, to not let the situation dictate who you are and what you're putting up with, but you're taking your power back. Why? Because the Charioteer takes the reins, is in the driving seat again. Where it feels like you have been following in some way, been surrendering, been passive, this is, I'm taking my power back. I'm taking action and I'm moving on. This is a card of victory, triumph, and success. We overcome the issues. We move on to where we need to be. Some of you could be getting a new job, for example. Could well be this King of Wands holds a solution. Like I said, for others of you, it can be an opportunity just to move on from the whole scenario because you've had enough. That could be a personal choice, a personal decision, because you're deciding there is something to overcome and you're doing it this week. There is not that sense of being passive anymore and letting things go, but something is prompting you to take action, and Spirit seeing it is a very good thing. It feels like it's some news, information, however that comes in. it prompts you to really come into your own. And it's a power shift. Deal with something that you've been letting go. All right. Affirmation for Cancer for the week ahead. I love this message. We have, I inhale confidence and exhale all my fears. It feels like a new, more confident you. Back in the driving seat. All right, what do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. I'm going to pull 2 spirit animal oracle messages. First one, snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let life unfold in silent perfection. And let's pull one more. I've got the cat again. I mean, a cat might be significant for you this week or a symbol of one. Could be a very powerful sign for you this week, Cancer. We have cat independent. There's such independent energies here. It feels like, it just feels like there has been a level of being passive, letting something go, hoping that something would change, letting things play out, but all of a sudden you are powerfully illuminated from within. Something is happening. I think that there is some news, communication, or information coming to light, whatever that would be. But the good thing is Spirit is seeing is it prompts you to take action and overcome the thing that you need to in victory. So we have cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Go in your own way. Cancer, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.